Hi, I am Nick Anikis, and the reason why I'm doing this video is to share a part of me with you, to give you the opportunity to get to know me better. And especially I want to talk about what drives me forward and my passion. And you know, my whole life I was asking myself, what does it take to become a master? Like, who is a master and how can you get there? I know that as a human being everyone has this potential, but you know, that really drives me forward to get to understand what is master and how to be a master. And you know, that led me to take different leadership programs, leadership courses, reading books, having my own coaches, doing different, you know, just I was searching all this stuff. I also, you know, wanted to develop to the maximum my skill and creativity with my painting. That's why I finished 2 academies and I studied under Maestro Michael John Angel and Donato Giancola and Cesar Santos and all these incredible painters to, you know, to further my knowledge and skills. And you know, I was so passionate about it and so into it that in last year when I was studying in Florence, I started ignoring my body and I went through it in the sense of I stopped sleeping, I stopped training, I was just painting, working, and you know, so I got a burnout. It's like after 1 year of not really sleeping every day more than 6 hours, but it was usually from 3 to 4 hours, it just went bad down, you know. So, and now 6 months later I am back. I needed 6 months to get back on track with, you know, what is the healthy state of my body, that I could say. So, you know, I was always searching for systems and ways how to support myself, because there are so many things that I'm committed to doing and being that, you know, it's crazy that I would write different, you know, in my book I would write down different ways I would start doing it, or plans, or I would have a visual board on the doors of my, you know, room. And but the thing is that worked for a few days and then I stopped. You know this, right? When you say like, I'm gonna do it now, and then you just don't do it, then you're tired or whatever. And especially like when you're not sleeping enough, you're not eating good, and you're not training, you get tired. It's really hard to live, actually. So, and the thing is that now I had this really cool opportunity to get a buddy to train. So my dear friend from Slovenia, because now I'm in Holland, we are training every day together the same routine. And Matic, his name, he gave me this application, which is called Flexible Interval Timer. And the funny thing is, like, you know, we were doing these sets, so you're like 30 seconds, you're jumping, and then 30 seconds rest, and then 40 seconds you're doing something else, and then 35 seconds of rest. You know, so you have this interval timer. So, and then I figured out, wow, okay, so maybe I, you know, because I was always searching for a system that would support me, but that sounded like a good idea. So I could put my morning routines, because morning routines are really important, but because I wasn't doing them, like the thing is, you know, I'm a type of person that when I'm doing something, I get really lost in time. So sometimes I'm doing something and it feels like I'm doing it for 5 minutes, but in reality I'm doing it for 20 minutes, or vice versa, I'm doing something for 20 minutes, but in reality I'm doing it for 5 minutes. So, you know, and I was like, yeah, and I did that. It's like I wrote my routine, I put it in the app, and for a few weeks now I'm doing that, like for 4 weeks now, 3 to 4 weeks, and The funny thing is, I created another being like in this application, and I wrote stuff like funny things like, okay, so now go that and do that, and do you need to do this, or what about that? It's just like having someone to remind me and being really flexible about it. It's not like I won't do that. I don't know, some things I won't do them every day, because you don't need to do them every day, but just the questions and stuff. So what that leads to is that now I started reading every day, I started meditating every day, which I wanted to, and studying every day the things that are important to me. And I also do everyday cold showers, morning and evenings, and I eat good. And drinking is so important to me. It's like drinking water, and alkaline water, so I drink in the morning already 1 liter of liquid, which cleans up my inside and also creates this alkaline environment for my body, which is really important because out of all this stress, I actually, yeah, the problem was that my body got very, very acid, and yeah, my blood went really bad. So I actually, just 5 months ago, I had, the lower line is 1.7 for leukocytes, the warriors for immune system, which are really important. And the thing is that I had them 1.5, which is fine, but then 2 months later, yeah, I was kind of taking care of myself, but it was 1.2, and that was like alarm, okay? So, and then I said, okay, I'm gonna change everything. So I started eating differently. I started, sleeping enough and having this routine and training every day. So, and that resulted in just incredible. In 1 month and a half, I got my blood back. Now I have 2.6, right? So in 1 month and a half, I got it like for 2 points up, almost kind of thing. So it's like it's. Did I say that right? I guess I did. But it's like almost a miracle in a way. But I feel so much better. I feel so alive. And now I can live better, you know. And the mastery, I think it's so important because when you want to master something, you need to dig really deep and be consistent every day. So, and be serious about, I mean, having fun, but being serious about it. And you know what also works? Having a coach. So I have a really good coach, my dear friend Tomasz Piberczyk. And it's like, having another brains and heart. And he's so different than I am, and his way of being and, thinking, so that he helps me to be more me, to kind of, he brings out stuff that I sometimes, don't look at them, or, that are really important in your life, like, just like this emotional stability and clarity and financial stability. And there are so many things that all alone it's really hard to organize everything. So I really recommend that, to have a coach, to have a system that supports you, and to have fun and have a body to train with. It's really cool. And this routine, it's constantly evolving. It's not something really strict, because I developed a morning routine and an evening routine, night routine, and then I also have in preparation the painting routine. So I get to be present on time, because if I have only 3 hours time, I would like to be present. I have enough breaks in between, and that I'm also working, and then that when I should start cleaning up, that I don't get late to teaching, to school. So that is really important also. And you can have fun with it, and it's really cool. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, or you can share with someone that would really profit of it. I mean, if you got something for yourself, then someone else might also get something for himself. So, and you can follow me on Facebook or Instagram, Nikanikis. And if you have any questions or anything that would you like to comment, please comment below. And for a gift, because it's Christmas time, I am giving you down in this thing, prescription thing or whatever that is. I'm giving you my own routine, so that you can download it for yourself. And I'm gonna write this application that I'm using. It's for Android. I don't know about the iPhone users, but you can get that one, and you can profit of it, because it's like it just worked for me. So I mean, it's so awesome for me, because it's a human factor. You wake up sometimes and you're like, oh my god, I want to sleep longer, blah blah blah. But then I said yesterday that we're gonna do something, but I can't remember what I wanted. But then you go like click, you have your routine, pull it up, exactly, then you go and do it, and you go and do you go and have a cold shower, and you're like, woo! And you're full of energy right away. So for me, it really works. It might not work for you, I don't know, everyone is different, but thank you for taking your time, and please follow your dreams to the end, and thank you for being who you are, and have fun.